Hey everyone, welcome back to Wix Fix. I hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Ryan, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to create sub pages inside of Wix Studio. And before we get started, I do just want to give a special shout out to the channel members. I really do appreciate your support. And for those of you who aren't aware, you can press that join button down below this video to become a channel member. As a channel member, you get access to videos just like this, but before anybody else. I do typically release videos weeks to a month early, so you guys can see the videos before they actually go live for everyone else on the channel. But again, thank you to the channel members who have been signing up. I really do appreciate it. But let's go ahead and get started. Here we are in Wix Studio, and in order to create a sub menu, we can click on our menu in our header and we can press manage menu. Now, let's say we have an about page, but we have maybe a team page, a mission statement, and maybe a careers page. And maybe we want all of those to be underneath the about page. In order to do this, we can add items, we can do main pages. And if we have a team page, a mission page, and a careers page, we can go ahead and add those. And what I want to do is move the team underneath the about page. And then with the three dots, I can actually say move under about. And now when I grab the mission statement, I can put those with the team section. And you'll notice that there's a little bit of an indent here. So the team and mission are both like indented a little bit. And we'll go ahead and do that with the careers page as well. So now when we go ahead and preview the website and we hover over the about page, so one, we can click on the about page and go to the about page if we want, or we can go to the team page, the mission page, or we can even go to the careers page. We can use the about as its own page link if we wanted to. And then we would also have different options if the user wants to go to those pages, or you can even use anchors and set up anchors to go to different sections on the about page if you want to do that as well. But we have options with the sub pages here. However, let's say we have different services, but we don't want to link to the services page like this. Maybe we don't want to link to this page. We just want a drop down that will link to service 1, 2, or 3, right? So in order to do that, what we can do is come over to our menu, press manage menu, and I'm going to go ahead and delete the services page from our menu because again, we don't want people to go to this page. We just want a drop down to show a list of our different services. So we're just going to remove this here. And what I want to do is add an item, and we're going to do a sub menu title right here. And we're going to call this one services, which I don't mean to do all caps. So we'll do services, and I'm going to move the contact page below it. Perfect. So now we have our services sub menu title. And now what we're going to want to do is add the services pages here. So again, we're going to go add item, main pages, and we're going to do services 1, 2, and 3 and press apply. And then we're just going to move those over to the sub menu title here. So under services, we will now see service 1, 2, or 3. If I go over to the about page, you'll notice if I click on services, it's no longer going to take us to the services page because it's telling our users that we want them to go to either service 1, service 2, or service 3. So that's how you create a sub menu title. But again, if you do what we did in the first option, we can have the sub menu title technically still be a link to the page itself if we wanted to. But now let's go ahead and check out the menu for the sub menu title. So again, we're going to select on the menu. We're going to do menu container. And now if we look under this little drop down on what you want to design, you can see there is a sub menu container. And then there is a submenu item. So submenu item allows you to adjust the text, the size, the color, and you can even add a background fill. And then of course you could adjust the hover and current page options for that. And then for submenu container, this is the background color for the submenu itself. But not just that, if we take a look at the action bar under layout, we can then come over to the submenu area and we can either do it as a flyout option or a columns option. So what we were just seeing was the columns option, where it's kind of more of a horizontal layout. However, if we switch that to the flyout option, you'll notice that it's now kind of more of a vertical layout. But if we go ahead and check out more of the different options here, the submenu, we can have all of the items be centered instead of aligned to the left. Same with the text as well. So you can kind of see it working right here. We can do horizontal padding if we wanted to add a little bit more padding. We can add vertical padding, which will space out the items a little bit more if we want to do something like that. And then space between items will also do the kind of the same thing. So I would only do one or the other for that one. but I do think vertical padding would probably be the best option, because if I go over to submenu container, and let's just add like a 1 pixel border here. If I do space in between instead of vertical padding, you'll notice that there is not much space here, but there is a lot of space in between the different items. So I would actually maybe set this to like 16, and then I would at the very least try to replicate that with the padding here as well. So I'd maybe set this to maybe like 8. So if I go ahead and preview it and I hover, I think that looks pretty clean just like that. That's going to be the main 2 methods for creating sub menu pages or links for your menus inside of Wix Studio. And that's going to wrap it up for today's quick little video. If you all did enjoy, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel for more Wix and Wix Studio content coming out really soon. Thank you all again, and I will see you all in the next one.